Penang Island, Malaysia, boasts a rich history and diverse architectural heritage. Established as a British trading post in the 18th century, it became a melting pot of cultures. Its architecture reflects this fusion, with colonial-era buildings like Fort Cornwallis standing alongside Chinese clan houses, Hindu temples, and Islamic mosques. Georgetown, the capital, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, renowned for its well-preserved historic streets lined with colorful colonial shophouses and intricate Chinese and Indian temples, showcasing Penang's vibrant past and cultural diversity. Georgetown, Penang, is a vibrant Malaysian city renowned for its rich cultural heritage, historic architecture, and mouth-watering street food. Its UNESCO World Heritage status highlights its colonial past and diverse influences. Visitors are captivated by its colorful streets, bustling markets, and captivating blend of old-world charm and modernity. With these advantages, the city has some parts that need to be worked on, and also from other aspects. By designing in this context, it is hoped that we can solve a few of these problems while increasing livability for all.
So for our first part will be our history, which will take a look into 1771, where Sir Francis Light first established it under the condition that Kedah will be given their protection, while in the year of 1941 to 1945, it was then razed down to the ground due to Japanese occupation, and by the year of 1974, it was rebuilt with Komtar Project and Bayan Lepas Free Industrial Zone being established as well. During the years of 1799, during the northeast side, it was flattened in order to set it as a settlement, and it further expanded due to absorbing a greater population, and it resulted in the inner town being packed with shop houses, urban areas stretching from Pangin Ditch to Chulia Street. So UNESCO was actually one of the sites in Georgetown was actually made into a UNESCO heritage site due to its historical significance, cultural diversity, architectural heritage, and also its socio-economic importance. And after that, we'll be taking a look into the legal part of the site, where we'll take a look into the universal design, talking about its walkway widths, the roads that we'll be using, and also the width size of ramps. Furthermore, looking into the UBL 1986 considerations being brought into it.
Next, we move to human culture, zoning, and neighborhood. Population in Georgetown have 158,336,000 people. Nationality of citizen the highest is Chinese and followed by Malay, Indian Bhumiputera, and non-citizen. Next, for religion, Muslim have the highest with 46% and the lowest is Ano religion with 1.5%. Otherwise, gender male is more dominant with 52% than female with 47%. Lastly, IN age group elderly is dominant in Georgetown. Furthermore, for site zoning mostly surrounded by commercial buildings followed by residential, office, industrial, mixed-use building, undeveloped area, religion, and lastly is institutional. Next, nearby building at the site is on east site have apartment Taman Lemba Sungay. At north site have Jabatan Kejuruteraan, Dewan Taman Harapan, and the Rise Collection. Lastly, at the south site have apartment Jalan Sungay and Pazer Jalan Petani. Additionally, architecture style in the Georgetown have brutalist architecture, modern block, Peranakan architecture, straight eclectic architecture, Hindu, Islamic architecture, British colonial and vernacular architecture.
Next, we're moving to the circulation topic. As we can see here, the red indication showing the proposed site. And we are having a full main road, which is the first main road is Jalan SP Celia, which is located in front of our proposed site. And then the Jalan SP Celia are connected with the other three main road, which is Jalan Patani, Jalan Dr. Wu Lien Teh, and also Jalan Gupwara. And also the transportation can be accessed to our proposed site using this four main road. The traffic congestion in this area are not very severe because as we can see, we are having a junction in front of our proposed site. The function of junction itself can help to control the traffic congestion in this area.
Next, under the topic circulation, we have pedestrian movement and junction topic. There are few legends which is T-junction, cross-junction, crosswalk, bus stop, paved pathway, bike road, rapid Penang bus road, proposed bus stop and in-use bus stop. At the front of the side, we have a T-junction which is have a crosswalk that functionally connecting point to the side. And I propose a bus stop near to the site so the users can go to the site easily. And we have a 6 in-use bus stop which is a Jalan Veterinary, Jalan Sungai, Jalan Gushwara, Lebo M. Sinar, Jalan Gudawara and Jalan Patani. And you can see the highlighted green road is a rapid Penang bus road.
Moving on to climate changes, other than the general information regarding the shadow casting, temperature changes, relative humidity, and so on, there is one significant factor that we have to consider, which is the natural disaster of Penang. As you can see here, in 2004, there was a huge catastrophe faced by Penang, which is the Boxing Day tsunami, where it was initiated in Indonesia, and this incident might be the biggest fatal that been faced by Penang. Therefore, to prevent for such fatal occurrence again, the people installed tsunami warning station to act as the warning signal to the people.
As for sensory, due to lack of maintenance from the council, this site has become a sensory nightmare. Visual cues of neglect abound, such as unmaintained pedestrian walkway, overgrown greenery, bad disposal, and pungent smell coming from the Penang River and drainage. Overall, the neglect of this site has turned what could be a vibrant, engaging space of disheartening sensory experience, leaving visitors with a sense of disappointment and disconnection. However, the site has a silver lining by having potential views and good circulation.
In our site, there's have 6 types of plants around the site. The first one that located into our site is sacred fig, which is located at the temple. Another one is papaya tree and Africa tulip tree, which is located next to our site. And there's have a banana tree, coconut tree, yellow point tana, also nearest to our site. Since our site located next to Penang River, there's have a fish as part of animals, and there's have a cat in our site and also pigeons around the temple.
Moving on to the man-made features, for amenities, there are 3 government buildings near to the site which are Jabatan Penguatkuasa MBPP, IOC Majlis Bandaraya Pulau Pinang and Balai Polis Trafik Daerah Timur Laut. Next, for the services, there are the Gavalian Hotel, TNB Main Station and Hong Leong Bank. For institutionals, there are Surau Al-Fatih, Masjid Jamik Kampung Jawa and SJKT Ramatasar. For commercial buildings, there were Pasar Basah Sungai Penang and Kompleks Taman Harapan. And lastly, for recreational, there are Pocket Park Sungai Penang and playground beside to the site.